Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard United Airlines Flight 361 with service to Denver, Colorado. This is the captain speaking. We're ready to go up here on the flight deck, and we should be closing the entry door here in the next several minutes, pushing back for an on-time departure to Denver.
My name is Clyde Goddard. I was born in Holyoke, Colorado, July the 13th, 1921. Didn't have electricity. We had kerosene lamps and lanterns in the house. And as far as water, we didn't have running water in the house. We had to carry it in a pail. We had an outhouse. When we lived on the farm in Oklahoma, we had some geese that would chase I and my sister around. Mom would have to come out and shoo them away. We also had sheep done the same thing. My father, he had the wheat farm there. We had about 3 head of cattle and 4 horses, and everything was done with horses as far as farming. We didn't have a tractor. I had 2 sisters and 3 brothers. I'm the second. My sister was older than I was. This is me, my sister, my brother Melvin, my sister Trelba, and Viola. It's very little that the mama bought. She made her own bread. She made bread about twice a week. She'd bake up about 5 or 6 loaves of bread. And when we were young, she made all our clothes. And she was had a job as a seamstress before she got married. These are the clothes that Mom made for her. She would buy stuff at J.C. Penney's too, cloth and mix stuff. School, and when we were in Oklahoma, the school was about a block away from us. We walked to school every day and come home and for lunch, and then we walked back. We had all 8 grades in one room. About 12 to 15 kids, that's all. A lot of the kids in school, if they lived further away, like a mile or 2 miles, they had their ponies. And we had a little kind of a horse barn on playground. Had 4 years of high school. That was in Haxton. And after I got out of high school, I worked for my uncle for about 3.5 years. He had what they called an abstract office and land and real estate and insurance business. And I worked for him for about 3.5 years, and I joined the Navy. June the 8th, 1942.
Was there any reason that you did that?
Yeah, because I didn't want to be drafted and go to the Army. That one there?
Yeah.
That was taken right after I got out of boot camp, because I still got my fire control emblem there as being a striker. I didn't have stripes yet. I got my seaman stripes here, so I know it had to be the first picture I took after I got out of boot camp. Everybody does that and send a picture home, say, hey, here I am. And then we went to Orange, Texas, where they were building our ship. USS Jacob Jones was a DE-130.
What's that mean?
Destroyer escort. And the 130, I assume, was the 130th that was built, because right after that we had our sister ships, 131 and 132. Went to Casablanca in North Africa, I think about 4 trips we made there. We'd take the convoy up so far, and then they would be met by another convoy out of England, and they would take them in it. And we went to Casablanca and sat waiting for take a convoy back to New York. We brought back prisoners. Mostly when you come back, if you had ships, we'd bring back prisoners from Germany. And they'd unload them here in New York or Norfolk, and then they would ship the prisoners out west to help with the farming. Oh, I met my wife when we were going on convoy duty in New York. I met her down in Brooklyn. I think there was three other guys. We went into the
Chesterfield bar in Brooklyn. And one night, these 4 sailors
having a drink at the bar, and I saw in the mirror, I saw these girls sitting in a booth.
and we only saw the back of them. Their faces were in the mirror. And this one gorgeous, gorgeous, blue-eyed, dark-haired sailor. I said to my cousin Madeline, I'm going to marry that guy.
And I told the guys, I said, oh, there's some girls there. I said, shall we go see if we can pick them up? And of course, they were all ready for it too. So we went back there, asked them if they wanted to dance.
Well, I liked this guy. His name was Clyde. He didn't like me.
And that's how I met my wife.
He asked my girlfriend Madeline to dance. He asked Renee to dance. He asked the other one, Charlotte Manganaro, to dance. So the other guys asked me to dance, and that I love to dance. So finally I got tired of not being asked by this gorgeous hunk of a guy, and I said to Renee, if he asks you to dance, tell him no. So she did. So the others got up and danced again, and that left Clyde and I. So he says, okay, come on, we'll dance. Well, I was thrilled. My heart skipped a beat. I just loved this man from the minute I saw him. And that was the end of that. We got married in April 1946 in Reno, Nevada.
And we stayed there, and then she got pregnant with Linda, and she wanted to come home. So that's how I ended up in New York. Then after Linda was born, the little house she lived in Howard Beach was too small. And I told Eleanor to look for a place to get a house.
I bought this house for $25 deposit. Clyde wasn't even with me. And it was $7,200.
Found the house that we lived in now. We've been here since 1946. I have 5 girls and 2 boys. Well, at times it got a little crowded and a little hectic. Everybody be running around and bumping into each other, and they done very well. And they married off very well. They very proud of them. I have 9 grandkids, 2 great-grandkids. It's very close, and which I'm very proud of. My name is Clyde Goddard, and I'm 88 years old, young guy yet.